Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Mr. Scott, joined once again by my friend Panda. Hi. I'm here, you're here, she's here. Why? Because she's got to hear this, you got to hear this, I got to hear this. We all have to hear this, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to travel across the pond. No, we're not going to England. We're not going to France. We're not going to Germany. We're not going to Italy. We're going to, let's say, delve into Panda's ancestry.
Oh.
We're going to Norway.
Oh.
Yes. So Amon Amarth is a Norwegian band. They are technically known as melodic death metal, or what is known in the vernacular as mellow death. Just melodic cut down. Mellow death. Yes.
Are you sure they're not making this kind of stuff up by
No,
now?
sometimes they are. Sometimes they straight up are making this shit up. Trust me. I've gone on many rants about the genres and subgenres of metal many, many times. I will not subject you to it, nor will I subject all of you out there to it at this particular time. But I felt she needs to hear this because at the time of this recording, the World Cup is happening. We are seeing so many great people come to this country for the first time for the World Cup, but they're experiencing American culture, food, places for the first time. It's been wonderful to see these reactions on TikTok and various other social media outlets, how much people are enjoying it. But one big thing that is happening at the World Cup for the Norwegian team is you'll see them do the row motion.
Ready?
Yes. And this band is known for having their audience members do the exact same thing.
Oh, cool.
Which is why I wanted to bring it up today. The song we are checking out today is called Twilight of the Thunder God. It's a love song.
It also... Okay.
No, it's not.
So it's that...
Twilight of the Thunder God.
The Thunder God Thor, he was also god of fertility, so maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he was like Thor and his hammer. In case you didn't know, that's the name of the band. All right, we'll take a break right there. So as we're talking about melodic death metal, it is melodic in the guitar lines.
There is a melody. There's actually one melody.
Yep, there's melody is going on there. The death metal factor comes from the incredible blast beats that's happening, the fast 240 drum kicks, and of course the low growl that he's doing on the vocals. So whereas old school regular style death metal does not focus on melody, we had to get the Europeans involved to say, like, that's cute, America, but, you know, we want to have a song, too. So that's where they can incorporate the lines in the background with the melody that comes into it. So first thoughts hearing the aggression of Amon Amarth.
Well, and like you said, we have the aggression of the fast drum and then the growly and the screamo he's got going in there. But because it still has all of those melodic lines in there, it feels like something that you can that you can follow along with, and that it feels more like a fight song rather than just somebody letting out and screaming their heart out, and you can't really get any kind of connection to it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it feels like something that somebody would put on when they're doing a big workout in the gym and they really want to just go at it. It is inspiring in the same time that it is something that you are letting out a lot of aggression and you're letting out a lot of energy, which fits with the whole, at least we have no idea. Way back in the day, we have no idea. History doesn't really tell us all that much. A lot of things were wiped out, but it fits with the idea that we have of Vikings.
Right. Exactly. And mellow death is, it's a good gateway drug into the more aggressive side of extreme music because it still has the melody there, like you said, that you can still get into instead
Yeah.
of just going the atonal, crazy technical stuff that a lot of American death metal bands will do in this time frame. And this album actually came out. This is from the album of the same name. Came out in 2008, I believe. The band has done, I think, a dozen albums in their tenure. They started in the late '90s. So back into it.
I like the effects there. That's cool. Guitar solo.
Thor be praised.
Thor be praised. Now, was that okay? Correct me. It's either because I don't have my glasses on, or the resolution of my camera was screen was not right. But correct me, everything seemed kind of blurry and a little faded around the edges with their video.
Badass me. I don't have my glasses on, so everything looks blurry and faded around the edges right now to me.
Right. Well, okay, but that seemed to be fitting from a visual standpoint, because it really, especially with the video they were trying to do, they were going back and forth between the band and the fight scene between whatever Vikings they had on that field. And the boats and whatever, and because it had that kind of that fuzzy dreamlike quality, it really helps cement the visuals going back and forth and kind of blurring the edges between past, present, dream, reality, all these things, which was a really nice touch, at least if that's, if we're actually seeing that and I wasn't just, but anyway, no, I like even though I'm sure they're making these things up at this point, Mellow Death is still pretty cool because I like that it has something that you can follow along and you can connect to.
Yes. Yeah, and that's, like I said before, it's kind of a gateway drug into more extreme styles of music where it's still like,
Sure.
it's not overly aggressive to where it's just, atonal and there's nothing there for you to really latch on to. There's still, you could hear also in the guitar line, it sounded like a folk style Norwegian melody. Dun, 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 and we'd have those changes in there. So it was very simplistic in that respect. And then having the over top of it, along with the crazy drums and everything else. And of course, the breakdown the center to where it's like, okay, now we're going to bring it down a little bit there. We're going to let the ride cymbal come in here. We're going to bring it down. And then you said guitar solo and getting all crazy noodling in there. As much as
he was doing the growl and he was doing the growl and the grit, you could still understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
You could understand the lyrics, which, again, more connection.
Yeah, because you can make out what he said, Twilight of the Gods, So, yeah, it's all in there. And there's plenty of other bands of this caliber that we'll check out on this series. We've checked out so many other stuff. This video is showing simultaneously in collaboration between our two channels. So there's episodes of this show on her channel, my channel, and now both our channels. So please check those out if you can. Make sure to like on them, comment on them, subscribe to both our channels. We would really appreciate the support, my friends. In the meantime, we thank you very much for stopping by. Keep those horns high, and then the Twilight of the Thunder God never stop playing.